Hello, and thank you for joining us today for this session about the new role of your home as the next workplace. My name is Jerry Paradise, and I'm the Vice President of Lenovo's Global Commercial PC portfolio. As an executive with an engineering background, I get to work with many customers, understanding their business needs and designing solutions with and for them. I firmly believe that technology solves problems, and over the last year or so, technology has really had to step up its game. Digital transformation has accelerated like never before, and we've all had to learn and adapt to an entirely new work model. At first, companies were in scramble mode just to get the employees out of the office. But most companies have since responded with better plans and tools to support their employees at home. It's been challenging to say the least, but most of us have adjusted and settled into our new workplace. In fact, the World Economic Forum reported a year ago that 98% of workers wanted the option to work from home at least part-time going forward. But research conducted by Lenovo also revealed that only about half of workers felt like they had the tools and the technology to be effective and productive at home. So, what are the key technologies and innovations that will enable this transformation and a new hybrid working future? Well, the thought process begins with understanding the problems we're trying to solve, and then the technology that can help us solve them. Dissecting what most of us have been doing for the last 14 months or so, we begin to understand what it takes to make a successful transition to work from home. I identify 3 fundamental requirements that employers and workers need to understand to create a productive home working environment. Number 1, seamless collaboration. Number 2, high-speed and stable connectivity. And number 3, a cloud culture at your company. Over the next few minutes or so, I'll talk about each of these, although each is interconnected and dependent on each other. So first, seamless collaboration. When we used to think of collaboration, we imagined meeting rooms, huddle spaces, and for some, airports and maybe Uber rides. Well, things have changed. Now, collaboration involves maybe sitting in your living room, or an extra bedroom, or perhaps your kitchen on a video conference with audio coming from whichever speaker or headset option you happen to have. And really just praying to keep a decent connection so you don't look and sound like you're coming from the bottom of a very deep hole in the ground. Well, it's known that collaboration benefits from high quality video, and most companies have shifted to using video during meetings to improve focus and also create better team member connections. And some have actually made it a requirement. As a result, camera technology is improving. For example, we're starting to see technologies like AI post-processing being used to improve image quality. After all, we all want to look good on our calls, right? We're also seeing the introduction of higher resolution cameras, like Full HD, 4K, or even higher integrated directly into laptops. The resolution improvements are a major step forward. However, customers often ask me, why can't Lenovo integrate even higher resolution cameras into laptops, like the cameras found on most smartphones? Well, technically it is possible, but there are significant compromises that have to be weighed. First, collaboration platforms like Teams or maybe Zoom don't currently take advantage of resolutions higher than Full HD, so that extra resolution and cost has really little to no user benefit. Second, the top cover on laptops that hold the webcam are significantly thinner than most smartphones. So integrating super high-res cameras into top covers could double the top cover thickness and adds considerable weight. Also, high-resolution cameras are physically larger, so embedding them into the top cover increases bezel size and can affect antenna placement as well as antenna performance. So significant trade-offs. Quality audio also significantly improves collaboration. New algorithms are being developed to improve audio quality by leveraging AI to recognize and remove unwanted sounds from audio streams. For instance, maybe dogs barking, maybe there's street sounds outside, or the noise from a lawnmower outside. I think we all can relate to those. And the next step in audio will be AI-powered natural language processing, similar to the technology found in smart home speakers. This technology will soon allow your laptop to recognize your voice and take notes and translate in real time. But in the meantime, though, suffice it to say that quality audio, whether built into a laptop or delivered through a headset, is absolutely critical to effective collaboration. Also, quality displays reduce the eye strain caused by extended screen time. Thankfully, the industry as a whole has really embraced low blue light technology in displays to reduce the harmful blue light emissions. And adding a second display greatly improves productivity by allowing users to easily multitask. So, in net, employers will need to equip their remote workers with the right tools and technology for effective collaboration. The second fundamental requirement, high speed and stable connectivity. The problem is that all these smarter technologies and innovations become next to useless without the right connectivity. And I emphasize the right connectivity. 20 years ago, video streaming, social media, cloud computing, and always-on connectivity were just evolving concepts. Back then, the bandwidth we had suited our work styles and was enough to handle most of our needs. Today, we're surrounded by connected content, whether it's for work, home entertainment, and the pace of new connected content and services is unrelenting. HD, Full HD, 4K movies, and video content are being streamed in the millions as I speak. Millions of cloud-based email accounts, websites, and other platforms offer constant access to information. And you ask yourself, why is this? Well, it's because we want it. We want to be connected to our content at all times and at all cost. And recent events have really highlighted how critical staying connected is. For business continuity, learning from home, for our health, and keeping in touch with family and friends. I recently took a short vacation with my mountain bike, and I found myself where I was totally disconnected from the world. I had zero connectivity, and I mean zero connectivity. I will tell you, it was absolutely frustrating because I needed to get a little work done while I was on vacation. But I was really amazed it was even possible to find such a place. It really got me thinking about our global dependency on connectivity, and it really brings into sharp focus how we want to be constantly connected with someone or something and how essential it is. I often find myself sitting on a video conference with Teams or Zoom, struggling to maintain a seamless audio and video stream. My daughter's upstairs watching a YouTube video. My wife's in the living room watching stream local TV. And my video conference connection just freezes. I think we can all relate to that. But there are solutions. The past year or so has naturally slowed rollouts of fiber optic connections to the home and 5G networks. These high-speed and high-capacity networks are the future of high-speed connections to our home. 5G is in the early stages, but coverage will continue to improve and transform the connected experience by offering always-on and always-connected capabilities. 5G at home will also help with connection stability by sharing the workload with traditional broadband connections. However, getting improved bandwidth to the home is just the first step. You need the right technology to take advantage of those improvements. Implementation of Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E, which Lenovo is implementing, of course, will allow equipped devices to take better advantage of the faster connections and improve bandwidth, particularly when there are many devices in the home competing for that same bandwidth. Integrated 5G radios will also provide a convenient way to connect to an alternative high-speed and low-latency network. So, the right connectivity is critical to a hybrid work environment, and these technologies will help deliver the seamless experience needed to be productive at home. So my last requirement, a cloud culture at your company. I already touched on us being absolutely surrounded by content that resides in clouds located around the world. This cloud culture is something we often take for granted, but in business, the digital transformation of moving content and assets to the cloud is often a matter of company survival. Moving data, applications, and compute to the cloud has massive advantages in convenience, security, and operating cost. It also unlocks totally new as-a-service opportunities. Cloud-based and subscription-based services are not really new concepts. I'm sure that most of us, particularly over the last year, have used several of them, and probably every day. In fact, many aspects of this very event are leveraging cloud solutions to be able to deliver this highly impactful event. Although I'm sure we're all looking forward to being in Barcelona next year. The everything as a service concept will continue to accelerate as more and more companies strive to support the hybrid work model. In addition to the flexibility and security benefits that it brings to employers, it also enhances productivity through technologies like cloud-connected collaboration tools. Further, as more employees work from home, companies will need to enable 24/7 automated self-support tools to better enable the new working model. So to conclude, I want to return to the title of this session, The New Role of Your Home as the Next Workplace. As our homes become day-to-day workplaces in the hybrid model, we have to understand the tools and the technologies needed to create a productive and a pleasant working environment. In the world of engineering and technology innovation at Lenovo, we create devices and solutions that fit scenarios. We make tough trade-offs that balance attributes like performance, portability, weight, and battery life in our solutions to enable and improve the three fundamental requirements that I've been talking about: seamless collaboration, high-speed and stable connectivity, and a cloud culture at your company. So to finish, I'll leave you with a few questions to consider before transforming your home into a workplace. First, do you have the right tools, both hardware and software, for productive collaboration? And hopefully looking good while you're doing it. Second, does your home have access to high-speed and stable internet service to allow you to be productive and efficient without interruptions, disconnections, and those nagging buffering messages? And third, does your company have a cloud culture with secure access to all the information and services you need to work from anywhere? I'm Jerry Paradise from Lenovo. Thank you for listening. Please stay safe, and I look forward to meeting each one of you in person in Barcelona next year.